Welcome back, everyone. Today we're in the Giants Editor, and I'm Joel. And as you can see, we're working on the mobile homes or the trailers, and we're making a little trailer park, or a mobile home park. And we're gonna probably adjust this curve here. I want to put in one more here, and then we're gonna move this house. But first, I'm gonna bring over this other small trailer. It's pretty much the same one. I already have it highlighted. I'm gonna hit Control B as in boy, left mouse click, just to get it over here. And then we're going to move this house out of the way. Right there, we got to make sure that we don't, yep, see it's got all that attached to it. So I got to make sure I only move the house. And then I want to see if I don't leave the props behind, because that would be a problem. Looks like they're highlighting okay. Potentially some of it's getting left behind. Well, we can move it when we need to. So let's put it over there. All right. We'll probably end up putting that house across the street because it is connected to that. We could pull it out of that, but if it's so close, we could just stick it over here somewhere. Potentially later, bring it up a little, something like so. We'll deal with that later. Right now, we're going to move this. Let me see. Do I want one of them on the back corner, or how do I want to turn this? I'm trying to decide. Hmm. See, because then we gotta change all this. Let me look at it. Let me think. Let's move this back so that we got a better turn. Alright, now we're going to shrink this. Control R. Whoop. Control R. And we're going to come on up this hill, roughly speaking. And this road may be bigger or smaller, depending. And I think we should be alright turning about here. Something like that, roughly speaking. We're going to fix all that when we actually get over there. We'll see. Alright. So, let me come down where I can see how much room now that we have. Perfect. So I'm thinking I'm going to have one more of these long trailers. And then it's going to start swooping around. But I'm wondering, I'm going to try to save most of this for for the fields. But we're going to at least have to have something small back here for these. We could put them, let me see. Why would you put it like that? I would like to put it where I see it as I come up the hill, I think. Let me look at it and see. So I'm coming up the hill, and then I see a trailer. And then they just pull right in their yard, like so. Or you could flip it the other way. I'm trying to decide. I don't think that would look right. I just feel like it would look better this way. Of course, if you're coming the other way, it's going to be the same difference, but it still will look better because then you just come around and you can pull in. So either way, I think it looks better showing it as we're coming. So, alright, so that one can go there. This one can come closer. Let me see. Same. It's basically the same one, it's just a different on the how they got it set up. So we could put one where they're not straight on, but where they actually look like, well, we wouldn't put it that far back, but you get the point. Excuse me. And then they have it more of a frontal view, but I don't know if I like that or don't like that. Because if I turn it this way to change up that view of the end of the trailer, because it looks different, so that it won't look like that one, even though it is that one, we'll change this shed and move it. So basically we'll turn it into place and move the shed. We're going to move the shed, so don't focus on the shed. Let me get over here. And we'll put this at a certain level, obviously. And then once they come, see, they'll be able to go in between there. So that should be good on that part. On the distance, I think the distance is okay. I'm going to actually bring it a little closer because I'm going to move this, but I want to put these in alignment so I can make sure I have them lined up better. Alright, and then we're going to move this down, and we're going to slide this down. I think, let me look. Hey, get back up there. I think we're going to put it on this side. If they're driving in on this side though, where's their stairs? Okay, there's no stairs over here. So we're going to make theirs be on this side. Okay. That's fine. Bring it out a little bit. Give them a little bit of room here. Just a little bit in case we need to get through there. Maybe a little more. That should give us a little bit of room. Alright, now let me look at it, make sure it's pretty straight for the most part. Yes, the mailbox needs to come. But we might make the mailboxes be more out at the front, like a main full set of mailboxes like a trailer park would have, but for now I'm just going to stick it right there. So, roughly, just getting something somewhere. Alright, so now we need to get this situated to the level we need. So I don't mind it going up a little here. It doesn't look like it went up a whole lot right there though. Let's check this side. Let's try to lift this group till we get the steps where we want them. And once we get the steps where we want them, we'll take that level, something like, and we got to get the tire. So I'm looking at the tire as well. So we're going to grab from the tire this spot right here. So let's grab that level with this, Control R, and then that's where we're going to go to. We'll lower it just a little bit. As you can see, it didn't quite make it. So we'll lower that in a second. But let me back off where I can actually see. And we're going to get this down to that level. Come on over, get all that. We'll just go ahead and give this road a little bit of that. Okay, now we're going to slope that road. Slope, 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 slope it all around. Okay. And accidentally moving things. Okay. And we should be close. Let's bring this down. soon as it touches, we should be good. Well, we'll put it up just a hair. Right there. So we should be good on everything else. Yep. We'll fix all this. We'll move them. We don't want this way over here. Anyway, we'll put your garbage can over here where it belongs. And see if it's at the right level. There we go. This can move. We'll put it to the road so I won't forget about it. Just so I'll see it. Okay. Now that's pretty much good. We gotta fix this right here. See where that sloped? Let's slope this. Gotta slope that. But that should work for that yard. And then they kind of going uphill. And they look good. So, let's paint a little some kind of driveway of sorts. What do we have? Concrete, bricks. Let's just pick something, anything. Let's pick the concrete bricks for this side real quick. And remember, I'm not trying to be perfect. We're going to fix it all later when I actually go to decorating it. This is just having something here to say, hey, that's something there right there. And then with the other side, we can put something else. We could just put regular concrete. What in the world just happened? I didn't do that. What are you saying? I didn't even click anything. Alright, let's get it off of that. Take that off the back. Take this off the side a little bit. Alright, go back to concrete. Go here. Turn it off. Get over here. And again, we may change it. This is just to say something's here. Not permanent. And that should do. And it probably won't even be that much space unless we just make their yard like they had a bunch of money and concreted a big area. And we could add them a shed later if we want to. I don't want to do too much with it. Alright, this is a little slopey, so I'm going to click back on it. Control R, we're going to take some more of that down and come this way a little further on an angle on purpose. You'll see in a minute what I'm thinking. There we go. So it should situate. We'll see. So when you come down the hill, you're right on that. Alright. So now we're up here on this hill. We need another one. Or we can start turning them straight. We might put one straight and then two turned. And then we'll go from there. So let's do that. We're going to click on this hill approximately here. So let's do that. Control R. We're going to make that level. We're going to go back. We're not going to go too far because like I said, we ain't even got a trailer there. Well, I didn't say that, but that's what I'm saying now. Right now, let's get all that smooth. Alrighty. So let's get one of these. Let's get this one again. And we'll come up, duplicate, Control D. Let it duplicate. I don't think it did. There we go. Now we're going to lift it up, bring it forward. And in this case, we're going to turn it to where it's more like this. I got to back off to get the visual that I'm looking for. Can't see from where I was. Okay. Alright, something like so. We may have to adjust that a little. I think that's good. Just got to get the level. Are we too close to the edge? Yeah. We're going to have to put it over, even though I was wanting it centered. It'd be alright. Alright. So that should be better. Something like that. And then we got room on this side. So let's get their stairs situated. Get their wheels touching. I'll try to touch the wheels is what I'm looking at. Something like so. Well, we got to get that down because it's not even letting that go in. We'll have to adjust it again. Let's hit this and put it right here. Control R and see if we can't get that level situated. There we go. Alright. Now let's back off of it. Situate the corner right here. Like so. So they basically would go down the hill. And this side would be their little parking area, and then we could put a path or whatever if we want them to come, or we could put it come around the back side, or we might just have to slide it over because it's going to. I would rather them park on the side where the steps are, so I'm gonna have to slide it back. That would make the most sense. Bring it up a little. And that should be good. Now let's paint something down. Again, nothing really necessarily permanent. Concrete tile alpine. What is that? Well, we'll see. I can't really see it from here. I'll have to look closer. Very interesting though. Let me get in there. Huh. Weird looking. Obviously we're not going to put it that far. Alright, so let's put the dirt on. Coming up to there. And let's see what we got. We'll have to smooth that, but that's an interesting looking tile. And we're just gonna smooth that to where it's like they slope going in. Hopefully. Much more smooth of an entrance. Well, we gotta smooth that just a bit more. Just a bit more. There we go. We'll have to make sure that none of that got to floating. It's a little bit, ain't it? Alright, let's click this, click over there, Control R, keep this kind of close to there, and kind of went a little high, didn't it? But it's okay if a block gets buried. Main thing is the driveway. Okay, there we go. So now we have that. The mailbox can just be moved till we get ready to deal with the mailbox. Let's hit Control B and put it right here. Don't mean it's going to be there. And now we're going to put, I think we're going to put 2 on the top of the hill, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I want them in the background. I'm going to have trees here, so this is going to be trees. So I don't know. It will block some of it. I'm going to have some more trailers here. So I got to decide. Do I want to bring it down? What do I want to do? Excuse me. I wanted to bring it down a little bit, but I'm going to go up a little bit too. So we're going to take it and go up just a hair, about half the size of that trailer. Control R, and then, well, we'll have to knock this back some more. something like so. Just a little bit. We're not going to take it all. Okay. This is going to have to be brought over further. Just a little bit. We'll fix that. Something like that. Gotta knock that slope down. And knock this one down. On this corner. Alright, let me look at it. We'll see. Alright, we need this one. Get the whole thing. Control D. I'm just gonna, it ain't done it yet. It's gonna jam for a second. Alright, now I don't even see where I am. Okay. Control B. Left mouse click, and turn this away. Let's turn our body, or our vision, where we can make the proper angle. Maybe something like that. So they're coming around. They come up, they see this one, they pull in. They keep going, then they gotta pull into this one. Of course, that when it comes from the other way, it'll smoothly go into that one. So you'll see that one. Then you'll see this one on the hill. Then you'll see this one up on another hill. Like so. So now we're gonna try to put these down to the spot we need, right about there. So that's okay. I think it's touching. Yeah, seems like it. Oh, that side needs to be fixed. We got a floater. This one's gonna have to be adjusted. That one can just be lifted probably, because I don't have to make that perfect. I will have to adjust some of the ground. Let's put the front in the right spot, and then the back we can adjust. So as soon as the front touches where we want, then the back can be dealt with. It'll have to be smoothed down. And then this side, yeah, needs to have some more level. So we're going to grab the level over here, right there, by the step, Control R. We'll knock that down to get it right. Knock this up. Alright. Make sure both sides is up. Just so we have all that right. Back up. Click back on it. Smooth again away from the place. Like so. Alright. Make sure all of them are on the ground. Looks like they are. This side needs to be smooth a little, I think, to go downward a little bit. Nope, it's fine. That's good. Alrighty, so that one's good. And this one looks, I think, like it's good. Or is it floating? No, it's floating. The problem is it's floating in the back. It's definitely floating somewhat. Mostly back there though. Then I think if I put it down, the front won't be right. No? That's alright. There we go. Okay. So now we'll just put us a driveway of some sort. Let's get Control R and round that off. And then grab another thing. Concrete bricks. Or we could do another cobblestone. Let's just do a cobblestone. And again, not trying to be perfect, just putting something here to say something's gonna be here. We'll do all that specialty stuff later. Or picking colors or what's gonna be there. and all that stuff. Just giving us something to think about. Alright, now we're going to go ahead, take this, Control R, situate this a little better. Some of that ain't Control R, so we can get this. And obviously that's not perfect, but it's not going to be right now. Okay. So, we'll lower this just to have it where we can see it later. But I think we need to call that an episode. We've done quite a bit, and I don't want to make the video too long. It's probably already too long. So, let's click off of there. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.